These are my top 5 arm wrestling training handles in order. This one, the wrist wrench, a classic strap, multi-spinner, and my version of the Mazurenko eccentric handle. It's pretty much a copy. All of these handles can be used with a pulley system or with weights on the ground using a loading pin like this, except for this handle, which is pretty much intended only to be used with a pulley. This is my favorite handle for daily training that I do. I designed it it's basically a half circle, so you've got a constant level of force in every position. And I train my pronation, rise, and I'm training my supination nowadays as well with this handle. And I just use the loading pin and I do this off the ground, like so. My next favorite handle for training is a large wrist wrench. So this one is almost 3 inches. It's not quite perfectly round. So on the narrower half, it's like 2.75 inches, and then the long way, it's about 3 inches. And this handle is for training the cupping strength as well as finger strength. So I really feel like using this large size allows you to focus on that fingers as well, which a lot of people are lacking. And if your fingers go and somebody's able to get further out like this, their ability to open your wrist is going to be even greater. So that's why I really like the large wrist wrench compared to a small wrist wrench. The other most common training tool that I like to use is a strap. I'm sure you've seen all the different strap lifts everyone does. You know, you can do rise, you can do pronation, back pressure. I pretty much use it for pronation mostly, and back pressure. Almost always use this handle for rise. I don't really train my rise with a static, so if you were training more static, I would use the strap rather than this. This is more so for full range of motion training. This is better for static training. Then I have the multi-spinner here, which I like to use nowadays. I'll show the wrap. For the multi-spinner, I wrap it around the back here and over the top, so it's coming over the top knuckle, just past the knuckle. And I like to do a bit of pronation mixed with cup at the same time, just off the floor, kind of like a defensive position with the arm at 90 degrees. You know, once you're in this position, you're usually done a match. But being able to keep your hand up like this, you can hold off. If they're not able to get your hand flat, it's going to be a lot harder to pin. So that's what I've been training as well. Finally, we've got the pretty much this is a copy. I cloned the Mazurenko handle. I just made the peg here a little bit more comfortable. I put my business name there, but it is, other than that, the same as the Mazurenko eccentric or Mazurenko ultra grip. So this handle pretty much trains purely finger containment strength, so it will have a tendency to open your wrist a little bit, but most of the force is going to be onto your fingertips as you hold it and you do either rows or a static hold. I wouldn't say this is my favorite training tool. I like to use it to test my strength rather than as a strength builder. I consider this to be more effective for the wrist and finger strength. So that's all of my most commonly used training tools, and I do use all of these. I use this one and this one every day for my hands, and these ones more occasionally, and this one about twice a week I do a workout with that.